Former Interior Minister Lee Sang-min has been sentenced to 9 years in prison in his appeals trial over his role in the December 3rd martial law. That's 2 years longer than his first trial sentence. The court said Lee knew the martial law was illegal, but still chose to follow the order to cut power and water supplies to media outlets. It sharply criticized him for nearly putting people's lives at serious risks.
Former Interior Minister Lee Sang-min, accused of taking part in insurrection, was sentenced to 9 years in prison in his appeals trial. His prison term has been raised by 2 years from his first trial sentence. The appellate court acknowledged that he received documents from former President Yoon Suk-yeol ordering him to cut off power and water supplies to media outlets and pass the order to the National Fire Agency. He was also found guilty of partial perjury during impeachment proceedings.
윤석열이 전화하라는 동작을 취하는 장면이 확인되고 피고인은 소방청장에게 전화하여 24시에 경찰이 특정 언론사에 투입된다는 취지로.
The guilty verdict remained the same as the first trial, but the sentence rose as the court viewed his role in the insurrection more seriously. The court noted one phone call instructing the fire agency chief to cut power and water. The court of first trial said he did not issue repeated instructions, but the appellate court ruled that a single phone call was still a grave act of insurrection. It added that the power and water cuts were not carried out not because of Lee's decision, but because the National Fire Agency refused to comply. The court said the Interior Minister, who is responsible for public safety, had evaded that responsibility.
헌법을 검색하며 비상계엄의 요건을 찾아보았습니다. 위헌 위법한 지시에 따를 것을 스스로 선택하였다고.
The Insurrection Tribunal again confirmed that the December 3rd martial law amounted to insurrection and that the opposition's budget cuts cited by Yoon could not justify martial law.